Hey everyone, this will be the last little bit of today's stream. We are just training with the monks of the Jade Forest here in Tian
I'm
Monestary.
almost leveled.
Me too. So put us at 89. Alright, Zhao.
Hello.
Have you tried the rice? You really need to try the rice. Put your fork down and pick up your fists. I challenge you.
May the mist...
Fine! Then it's time for an open-faced blood elf sandwich. He's throwing rice at me. I wonder if I can spell reflect that. Nope.
Throw brew. Throw rice.
This guy's done no damage. You win. This time. I'd better get back to my size training.
That?
I guess. He's like that woman who wants to become the fattest woman in the world.
What?
Slow
You never
down.
heard of her? She like eats like 12,000 calories a day or something.
Jesus Christ, no.
I must admit, I was never surprised, Blood Elf. You are a born fighter and an excellent warrior.
Got epic upgrade. Noise.
Mine
Shit
did not
ass.
upgrade. I have taught you everything that I can, Blood Elves. It is time that you spoke with Instructor Mayang. The fights that she stages are less traditional than the sparring matches I am used to. Nevertheless, the path of a traveled adventurer like yourself is unpredictable, and a broad knowledge of fighting styles is an admirable trait. Farewell, Blood Elves, and best of luck on the remainder of your training.
White Tiger watch over you.
White Tiger, watch over you.
Okay.
Here you go, Trice. What was weird, Trife? Was he crazy as his uncle? Trife, is it true that Weird Al Yankovic is your favorite person?
I'm fat. I'm fat. You know it.
Larry is probably one of my favorite songs by Weird Al.
Oh, yeah. It was. I liked it too because I had a shitty ex named Larry.
I just like it because it's a song about how this Larry guy pranks him so much. So his prank in retaliation is to murder the guy.
And that's by Dixie Chicks are in it, aren't they?
They might be.
Or something about them. I don't know.
Who addresses you sharply? Miro? Luminal? Is it? The Bly Elder's favorite daughter? Yes, I remember you from the banquet. Don't expect any special treatment from me, young ladies. You'll be working just as hard as the greenest Pandaren trainee here. Perhaps harder. First things though. A proper trainee needs a proper weapon, and a scrupulous trainee builds its own. Or at least gathers the materials. The switches which grow nearby should suffice for any respectable weapon. You'll need to shop for black walnut extract to treat the wood. While you were there, get some ale for... Who pauses? Well, you know what ale is for.
Until next time.
Sex?
Is ale used for sex?
And enemas?
Is ale...
People soak tampons in, like, vodka,
Oh,
and then they
hello.
put them in their ass.
Travel
That's
safe.
unfortunate.
Yes, it is. What about talking to this girl?
Tell me of your travels.
Apparently I cannot.
You talk to her and you buy the walnut extract
Tell
from
me
her.
of your travels.
Oh. Thank you.
This guy's yelling because I picked up his switches.
What? Switches? Where? Where are they?
They are behind. They were behind him. But they're probably not there anymore because I picked them up. They're right here. There's some more here. He's like, Hey, what are you doing? You're stealing my inventory, aren't you? Don't make me stand up. I'll do it, I swear. I'm about to stand up. Here I go. Oh, who am I kidding? You are a wily one, thief.
Look at my cape.
Greetings,
No,
wanderer.
it's horrible.
I fucking hate this cape.
We need...
Triple bittered.
Yeah. We need 3. Done.
Next one is on
Alright, so we
me.
need some more switches.
I accidentally bought 4 because my mouse sometimes double clicks now. Yay.
That song was in Digimon? Which song?
I think he's talking about Larry, which would be weird.
I don't think Larry would have been in Digimon. That'd be a terrible song to put in Digimon.
You never know. You never know.
In fact, I suspect it was probably All-Star that was in Digimon. I know that was in there.
Oh, hey, now you're an all-star. Get your game on.
1 week is in Digimon?
1 week. Yes, I remember that.
In the Digimon
And
movie?
Kids from America. The Kids from America. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That's not. Yeah.
Speak up.
Wu looks at you expectantly. Groundskeeper Wu gratefully scoops up the gathered materials. I will have a weapon prepared for you by the end of your training. Now, onto the real work. You can keep your stick fighting and your mist weavings to yourselves. I am perfectly happy standing here watching. Some of our trainees have larger than normal appetites. We've occasionally had difficulty supplying enough food for all of them. In times like these, we have to ask for help. A kindly older woman who lives in a small house to the northwest has agreed to make some stew for the trainees. All you need to do is go and get it. A steady hand. The black walnut extract you purchased from Miss Whiteblossom is but one of many extracts we keep in stock for various applications. Blushleaf extract can be gathered from the flowers in the waxwood forest to the west. Several units can be extracted from one flower, but only those with calm nerves and steady hands can remove all of the extract from one flower. And a heavy fist. The greenwood spikes in the waxwood forest to the west pose no direct threat to us. This is true. However, their numbers have increased as of late, as have their wily antics. Part of our duty as wardens of this forest is to maintain the balance. Your duty is to do so by returning these sprites to the earth.
Enough of that.
That's an interesting way to say
Goodbye.
murder them.
Murder.
Murder. Moira.
Moira?
Moira.
Mariah. Steve-O calls her.
How do you feel about Mariah?
Bum, bum,
Alright.
bum, bum.
What is your hurry?
Greetings, Liminal. You have become quite famous among our trainees here. I've already heard your name whispered several times, usually between the puffy and discolored lips of one of your sparring partners. I'm looking forward to working with you. Ooh. These are all shit. Master Stoneface has trained you in the art of one-on-one combat. Now you learn the art of one-on-many. How does 50 sound? Lower yourself into the ring of inner focus below, then, when you're ready, set off this firework. My assistants will come at you several at a time. All you need is to survive.
Ugh.
Keep the peace.
Yeah, I'm used to being come at several at a time.
That's disturbing. This sounds an awful lot like a Bukake arena. Trish says, I must lurk again. But I need to exercise before my dad arrives. Is your dad like Ichigo's dad in Bleach? You gotta make sure you're ready for it? Alright, I'm setting out the fireworks. Oh. I'm pretty sure P would put up a better fight than these Rumpus Warriors.
Too like pretty fly for a rabbi. That's classic 1999. Your horoscope for today is decent.
Bye, me some Anakin guy.
Angry White Boy Polka. White and Nerdy is good. I actually don't know which my favorite is. I felt like I had a favorite, but maybe I just enjoy him as a person.
The guy that made Hey Digimon was in the B-52s.
Hey Digimon, hey Digimon, hey.
Hey Digimon, monster friends to the boys and girls. Champions of the digital world.
Squirmels, squirmels,
How do you feel about Squirmels?
They're great.
I like how these guys are just running into your kick.
Well, you know, they're blind with rage and testosterone.
Oh,
Essentially the same thing.
See you later. Yeah, Trey, you never did answer me if your dad's like If your dad's like Ichigo's dad. Ichigo's dad in Bleach attacks him whenever he can. He'll like fly out of nowhere.
These dumbasses. Look at
Really? Sick. They think they're smart, but all they do. Survive the melee, they all just run away. Alright. Alright. We're still fighting that one. I can't fight that one.
Okay, I survived. I will survive.
Victor of the Rumpus.
Come, speak with me.
Your monk fighting style, strong, luminal. Miro, you're adequate. Our trainees could learn much from watching you.
Windshreek said adequate.
May your deeds
Adequate.
live on the story.
Yeah, let's pick up this quest over here. Pete, what do you think of Rumpus
Level
rooms?
up. Level up.
Congrats. Guard
What do you
Shan
need?
Long. Burning Bright. Might I ask a favor of you, trainees? Before I came to the monastery, I was a stranger to the battle. During my time as a trainee, I performed adequately. But I never placed it in any real danger. Now, as a graduate and a wage-earning guard, I am expected to protect this perimeter at all costs. I can handle Greenwood sprites, but the tiger and the western waxwood are something different altogether. Would you mind taking care of them for me?
White Tiger watch
Sure.
over you.
So we got a bunch of quests that we're going to do up here. Once they're done, we will be true trainees of the monastery. What are you doing, Victor? Get over here.
Okay, I was looking at Weird Al songs.
Okay, once again, do that after the stream.
Nah. It's part of the entertainment.
What? No, there's no entertainment there.
Well, I don't have my macro anymore, so what am I supposed to do?
Buy a second monitor and do it that
Get
way.
my macro back.
I guess. Hey, I think I have a similar
No.
macro to that.
I remember when I ran that macro and it literally started Overwatch and also like crashed my stream or my recording like the same time. And then the recording's like at the end.
Sure.
Oh my god, those were funny.
Let's go over and do these quests over here first, because we're going to need to carry back a cauldron, I think.
Same spot?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on the Rumpus room, Pete?
Oh, I need Battle Shout.
No, you don't.
Think. Ah. Found it. I was in comp. Why can't I roll? Am I lagging the shit out?
Maybe.
I couldn't
He
roll.
says that you can remake that macro. You got a gif of it.
Yeah. That'll be easy. Yeah, in comp the other day, we were having a good game. Anyway, this guy steps in a trap near the beginning of Eichenwald attack, right after we capped the objective, right? And then I was like, oh, you found the trap. And then we're like going around the castle at the start of it. And I step in a trap. I'm like, I found it. I found the trap.
Excellent.
It still won't let me roll. What the fuck? And it's not like a macro. It just says you can't do that right now.
It's weird. I don't know.
I'm like feeling like there's something I forgot about Monk. Maybe, but
P says, is a Rumpus room a room filled with butts? Because that sounds pretty great. Alright, Pete, to answer your question, a Rumpus room is a room, usually in the basement, where you, which is reserved for
Children.
recreational events, usually children, for games, parties, stuff like that.
I'm gonna reload my UI because of this shit.
Probably a good plan.
Maybe that'll fix it. I don't know. Like, my roll, like I said, it's not even a macro, so what the fuck? Maybe it has to do something with my leveling? I don't know if it was happening before or not.
Entirely possible.
Sorry if you can hear my glass of gamer sups.
I can, and while you're doing that, I'm bleeding these plants.
Bleeding.
That's basically what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, you've got red on you. Ugh. Ah, I still can't roll. What the fuck?
Did they change roll?
Hold on, let me... I could have sworn I was rolling before.
Alright, I got all the blood from the plants, so you need to start harvesting them.
Okay, so I looked at the roll in the spellbook, right? It looked to be the same. I put it on my bar, and I still can't use it. What the fuck? This plant just disappeared.
That's rude. P says he's never had a basement until Tribe, so...
Like a dungeon? I
I
keep wanting to roll, it's my mobility.
Tribe keeps P locked in the basement.
Why can't I roll?
I don't know, Payman.
I will have to look this up after stream.
Yes.
Haha. After stream.
You see, P is kept in the basement, and Tribe occasionally slides pizza slices under the door for him if he does a good job with shoutouts on his stream.
Ah. Okay, complete.
Look at this, the buff we got.
Fist. Perhaps permanently.
Alright. And you know why Tribe chooses to slide the pizza under the door, right?
No.
Because it scrapes all the toppings off.
Ah. I see.
Get over here and help me fight these.
Oh shit, there's more shit to do. Wait.
Oh, it changed one into me. That's cool.
Miro.
It's
I cannot
Miro
fight
versus
that.
Miro.
I still can't roll.
Yes, Payman, it's going to be an ongoing thing.
I thought maybe if I mounted and flew that could fix the problem. But alas.
No, it's
It didn't.
not alas. I don't think these things have genders.
Oi lass! Hey lassie.
You need to stop talking with Scottish and Irish and that accents and British accents and start talking with your New Yorker accent.
Hold on. Fuck you. Dude, I said that Britishly. Shit. I keep trying to roll. But then again, fuck you and fuck off are things I say Britishly anyway.
P says, that is the only way he feeds me and he hasn't streamed in days. He says, I occasionally get a pineapple slice on top of my pizza. What about that time you got a cherry tomato on top of your pizza?
Turn into Miro.
Yep. Alright, talk to this
Be
woman.
cool if it turned into me. Did my son send you? There's plenty of stew to go around. Please help yourself. Nice stew. Got the stew.
I'm gonna run it back.
You can mount.
No, I can't. I'm in combat with an enemy that was not actually aggro. Are you breaking my pot? Oh, you little fucker, you're breaking my pot.
Where'd my pot go? My pot disappeared.
I think it was destroyed by the trickster.
Nah.
He was hitting something.
I think I just ran too far.
It's possible. Which is why I don't mount up for stuff like this.
Okay, fine. I'll be there.
For you.
I'll be there for you. Clap, clap, clap.
that.
Yeah.
I don't ask questions about the toppings anymore. The last time I did, he just put mayo on it. It was inedible then.
Ugh! Jesus Christ.
Tripe, you sick bastard. I don't mind mayo, but on pizza? That's horrible.
I mind mayo. Oh, I've
Slow
got it.
down.
Thank you, Miro and Luminol, 1,000 times. Thank you.
Goodbye.
That guy's rude.
Yeah, don't be rude. Yeah. The days when I did hardcore raiding and found it enjoyable,
Get back into it.
I miss those. I mean, it's not the same. It'll never be the same.
Of course it'll never be the same, but you know, it's something for you to do, so get back into it.
No. I mean, now I'm into competitive Overwatch. So
Yeah, well, if you ever quit competitive Overwatch, get back into it.
I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of games I can play, you know. Rocket Slime.
Mm-hmm.
You could play Rocket Slime.
Over and over. Wow, it shared credit.
That's great. I will see to it that this stew is distributed evenly and appropriately among the trainees, after I set some aside for myself, of course. It is said that the ancient herbalism masters were able to remove 20 vials of extract from each blossom. Do not forget to wash your hands. Blush-free stains forever. Thank you, Miro. Blumenau, the spice numbers will return in several days' time, but for now, balance is maintained. Okay, these ones are actually better than my current clothes.
Until
Oh, they
shit.
upgraded.
I clicked birthday suit
Congrats.
on my thing.
Here you go,
Look.
guys. Get a look at Pama.
Whoops.
It's a very ornate bra and panties you got on there.
Don't say panties. It's gross.
It's gross.
It's like an unpleasant word, and no woman likes to hear it.
What pisses you off or more than anything is they put mayo on every single burger. They don't even warn you. Whoops.
Yeah.
P has that problem too. PM of often finding himself weirdly clicking on his birthday suit.
There was like an option on my outfitter. I was trying to equip the new gloves, and then that happened.
Like P will be out for dinner with his parents and they'll look over and they'll be like, alright, get your coat on, we're leaving. And then they'd look over and he'd be naked. And he'd be like, I clicked on the wrong thing.
I'm trying to get the star.
Well, don't worry about the star right now. We have 12 minutes of stream left and we still have to talk to this dude.
It'll disappear then.
P, grab the star.
No, don't. My slime is very slow right now.
This is why I chose not to wear clothes and it's gone.
Fuck my life. Shit off.
I didn't make it disappear.
I know. I'm telling it to shit off because it keeps disappearing.
Alright. Instructor
Speak
Zen.
up.
First you drink too much beer, and then you show up to class late? Looks like you've already conformed to Pandaren culture. Let's begin. Perfection can be achieved through repetition. Every single student in the training arena below will eventually perfect his or her form, assuming they don't give up at first. This is a fact. I encourage you to join them, Miro. As an honorary guest of the monastery, you are not required to perform the requisite 10,000 daily strikes. Simply follow the leader's example for a few minutes. Perform 12 basic practice strikes.
Enough of that.
Join the students in the block formation below, then follow the leader as they do. Alright. How do I get off my mount? Alright.
Growl, kick, punch, stop training. Fucked up.
Hey, I apparently fucked up too. Oh, that's a ground right there. Okay. I guess the one he did before was a kick. It looked like he just flopped on the ground.
Or crash. So that's useful. I can't even see you moving.
I see you moving.
I fucked up.
Tomorrow
we
is the
go.
easiest one to do.
Yeah. I kept fucking up punch
What do
and
you
kick after we fucked up the first one, so then I kept pressing kick when it's punch.
This isn't your first time fighting, is it? Your form isn't perfect, but it certainly is practiced. Your next test also involves concentration and attention. I want you to practice your abilities on the training bags in the pit below. The bags are hung up in groups of 2. When I call it left, attack the bag on the left. When I call it right, attack the bag on the right. If you fail to follow my simple directions, this task will become much harder. Now, beat on those 2 practice bags until they burst,
White
Mero
Tiger
Liminal.
watch over you.
Okay.
Oops.
Take that. Do you want me to just keep hitting them until it... Because I've just been stopping.
Yeah.
There's training montage we're going through with the monks today.
A montage.
Gonna be a montage.
I can't even tell.
I think they gave these things too much HP.
It's quite a lot.
I only have them down to 60% right now.
Oh, I'm stronger
Oh, I wasn't attacking them for a
Stronger.
bit.
than yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
I regret that.
Right.
Let's see.
See ya, bitch.
I wasn't attacking them when I was just hitting them once and then swapping.
Oh.
Slow down.
You may not be a full-time trainee here, but do not let that keep you from learning anything. I can assure you, the ability to quickly switch targets will prove valuable in future fights. Oh, this belt.
Wow.
The belt's actually still better than what I got. Alright. You have passed every test we prepared for you, Mero and Liminal. It is time for you to move on to bigger and better things. But not before another banquet. The High Elder will be waiting for you at the banquet grounds to celebrate your graduation from our monastery. So we're going to do this, and then we'll fly to the next
Enough of
area,
that.
and we'll be done.
Sure.
So Pete, look, we got a lot of this area done. I think next week we'll probably be done with Jade Forest.
We're almost level 90.
Yep. Means
Wow,
gonna
we're
be
level 89. Jeez.
We're going to be turning the XP off soon.
You have the eyes of one who has traveled.
Congratulations, Mero. While your traineeship was strictly honorary, your results were undeniably impressive. The young ones look up to you. Groundskeeper Wu had this prepared for you. Please, use it as you see fit.
Shit.
It's actually better than what I'm wearing. So do I want to go with the Tian Protector? That's a horrible looking shield. Or the sword.
My one option was a mace that has
May the
agility
red
on it
tree
and no
live
intellect.
forever.
Alright, now I have to use the sword because it upgraded. 3 cheers for Mero and Luminol! 3 cheers and 3 beers! Anyway, my sword actually upgraded too.
Yeah, I had a weapon that was temporarily better than my stuff.
Alright, so now, like I said, the last thing we're going to do today is we're going to fly down to the next area. So this gives P a chance to see this area while we fly over it. So this is the monastery. You know, Pete, when we started the stream here, when we got to Wrath of Lich King, I was really excited to do that. But I was also really excited to do Cataclysm, more so because, you know, the Cataclysm areas weren't that great. They're pretty boring. Uldum was pretty cool. I like that one. But, and Vashir is very pretty, but hard to manage because it's underwater. But I was always really excited to get to Pandaria because I really like these zones in this expansion. They're really nice.
Uh-huh.
And nearly everyone I speak to mutually was off-put by Pandaria when it started, but by the end, most people like it, but they don't like how it just felt like filler content. And by the end, I don't think it felt like filler content. It's just, there's no clear bad guy that we're pursuing in this expansion, like right away. And it becomes clear much later in the story. And that was kind of a problem for people. The Serpent's Heart. This is where we will be ending. Is there an inn nearby, or?
There was a flight point somewhere.
Yeah, don't talk to that guy yet.
Okay.
Okay, let's go up to Dawn's Blossom and we'll log out at the end.
Sure.
Let's show off Serpent's Heart a bit. We were actually here in one of the flashbacks a little bit ago.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Fluffy, hello!
Fluffy.
Sorry,
Hi.
I have not been looking at the chat at all in a little bit, I guess. This place looks great. Flying Whales, is that a metal song? 2000, 2005, I'd say Shape.
Oh, this is where we're saved. We could have just hurried.
We could have, but it was better to fly and show off.
No.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna stop the
No.
recording.